Just about 4 months ago, I created this video, Dave Portnoy's Deal with the Devil. It chronicled all of the good fortune and success Dave Portnoy experienced from approximately 2003 up until 2024, including creating his company, selling it twice, amassing hundreds of millions of dollars, and winning 13 championships as a fan of his sports teams. Well, it is already time for Dave Portnoy's Deal with the Devil Part 2.
Another one.
118 days since I published that video, Dave Portnoy has won another $7.5 million and added a Boston Celtics championship to the resume.
Barstool Sports owner and media mogul Dave Portnoy is on a high after winning a cool $1.6 million on a two-leg parlay bet. It's from a $100,000 wager on Scottie Scheffler and the Boston Celtics.
How much are you up in total?
I think it's close to $8 million now since January.
This year alone, Dave has won $1 million on Michigan versus Bama, $500,000 on Washington winning the Sugar Bowl. We already know he made $500K on the Chiefs Super Bowl. After that, he made $2.1 million on the UConn Huskies, $1.4 million on Scottie Scheffler winning the Masters, plus a $1.6 million parlay on the Celtics winning the championship, coupled with Scottie Scheffler winning the RBC Heritage back in April. Oh, and just for a little cherry on top, he won $150K on Scheffler winning the PGA Championship. Add it all up, and you're looking at $7.5 million in the calendar year. And so now I have a new theory, an unprecedented hypothesis to explain what's going on. It all began with the repurchase of the company. The day that Dave repurchased the company for $1 is like he repurchased his soul just to be able to sell it again.
Penn Entertainment and Barstool Sports have gone our separate ways. As of this moment, while you were watching this video, I have purchased back Barstool Sports from Penn.
Just as he sold his company twice, he's now able to sell his soul twice. But he can't sell it now. In the year 2024, he's too big, he's too successful. The purchase price would be astronomical. There's no market. That brings us to April 8th, 2024. The world experienced a solar eclipse, and we heard reports of CERN turning on its Large Hadron Collider to search for invisible dark matter. Reports said that these two simultaneous events would open up a portal and disrupt the universe as we know it.
The powers that be are opening up CERN in coordination with the eclipse to open up a gateway, a portal. And that's what I think these sites really are all about.
And I think Dave Portnoy walked through that portal. I think he walked through that portal and he sold his soul once again. Look at the timeline. That very night, the Huskies win the men's basketball championship. Mere days later, Scheffler wins the Masters, and now the Celtics championship and parlay. It all began directly after the coordination of those two events. There was a tear in the fabric of the universe, a wormhole opened up in the space-time continuum, and looped us back to the beginning. Back to 2008 when Dave was first putting his soul up for sale. It also happens to be the beginning of my time at Barstool, because just like every classic tale, someone must play the foil, and that foil, during Dave's run, is me. He said so himself the morning after the Celtics won championship number 14.
So I said this to you, Kevin, 13 Boston championships since 2000. You got to throw Michigan. I don't know, I know not everybody, but for me personally, it has to count.
Of course.
So, yeah, 14 world championships, 0 for you, Kevin. It never gets old, boys.
It's not just me. It's me representing all of you, the have-nots, the people who root for the Mets and the Jets and the Knicks, the Minnesota fans of the world, the Atlanta fans of the world, the people who would kill for 1/14th of Dave's success as a sports fan and 1/10,000th of his success as a businessman. So somehow during that eclipse and that dark matter experiment, Dave acquired the time stone. He hopped in the DeLorean. He pulled up at the Time Variance Authority, and he started another branch, which is set to unfold just as it did 15 years ago. I began blogging in 2008. Celtics win their championship in 2008. I start blogging for Barstool in 2009. I got to suffer through a Yankees championship as a Mets fan in my first year, writing for the biggest sports blog on the planet. And now as we see 2024 unfold, the Celtics win again. The Yankees have the two best players on the planet. They're looking like heavy favorites to win the World Series. And I'm sure you're saying, oh, okay, Cave, so you really think that time is repeating itself because the Celtics and the Yankees are winning championships? That's a bit of a stretch, huh? Well, how about literally time repeating itself with the Brady Four? All of that fame and notoriety Dave earned with the Brady Four is just back once again. They relived that entire moment in Tom Brady's Patriots Hall of Fame speech.
We've even got 4 guys who went to jail for me sitting right here as RKK's special guests.
The same 4 guys at the same company, dressed in the same clothes, making the same headlines. It's legitimately all happening again. I feel like I'm Jack from Lost right now, wandering around drunk and disheveled. Like, we have to go back? So maybe it's a deal with the devil. Maybe it's time traveling. Maybe it's something to do with the cosmos. But if this theory is correct, buckle up, because we may be at the beginning of a new reign of terror.